All right, welcome back to Great Southern Billiard Tour Championship here at Fast Eddie's in Goldsboro, North Carolina. It's the Inside Pool production. Chris Vollmar versus Lucas Hawkins. First time I've run into Lucas here. Should be a good match. Both players are going to 6 games.
Well, both players play well. Both players apparently know how to play the game or they wouldn't be this far. So, you know, I'm preparing to be dazzled. How about you?
I'm ready. Dazzle me.
Dazzle me.
Chris Vollmar is a good shot, nice kid. Really wants to win. Really into tuning his game in.
Well, the nice thing about Chris is not only is he a good guy, but he understands that getting good at this game means that you got to give, you got to put into it. You only get out of it what you put in it. And, you know, he requested to be at this location. He wanted to be on the stream. And it's not to be famous. He wants it recorded so he can go back and learn.
Definitely.
So you're not watching this out of vanity. You're watching this out of, you know, the sheer fact that the guy would love to make his game better and see what he's doing wrong. He wants to take the weak link out of the chain and make it stronger.
So we want to thank our sponsors, Kamui Tips, MILLIKEN SuperPro Cloth, Fury Cues, making this event happen here at Fast Eddie's. Want to thank Fast Eddie's as well for bringing you this stream. And don't forget the GreatSouthernBilliardTour.com.
Don't forget it.
Make sure you follow Shannon and Marge around the South.
Well, I think Lucas is going to go ahead and at some point get below this rack here to take this 9 out. I think he needs to do it as soon as possible. You know, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say our little buddy Chris might be in trouble. I like the way he studies the rack. I don't like one thing. He's not studying the whole rack. He's studying the shot, which leads me to believe that he's shooting one shot at a time, or at least getting really good on the next problem ball. Sometimes that doesn't always mean the same thing. Sometimes it does. It's going to get him through this rack, but it might not get him through some trickier racks. There was only one issue here with this rack, and he's taking care of it. That leads me to believe that either A, he's a really good player, and he's just moving around right now with the idea of, you know, taking the next hardest shot. But the other side of that coin is that, you know, he's okay, and it just so happens that the balls fell in line. Now, most people think that the 10 is a viable key ball. It's not. I mean, it's good in a situation like this, but it can get you in trouble. You can overdraw the ball, you can underdraw the ball. And most people will, wow, he really hit it to the edge.
See that ball roll off?
I saw it tail off an inch towards the side pocket that he's at right now.
This table needs some serious love. One to 0. The all-important first game.
Some mentions of Stan Sheffett and Landon Sheffett in the chat right now. Yeah, I'm familiar with those guys. Stan just had a great U.S. Open and great teacher, apparently, you know. But at the same time, Landon, I heard he's taking a little bit of time off, and that is a self-imposed timeout. Just wanted to take a little time off the game and concentrate on things. I admire that. So kudos to Landon for understanding that education and setting up your future in making money and providing a living for yourself is more important than going out and playing pool. Right now, pool, probably one of the least desirable professions, but to those that love the game and they get caught up in it, hey, that's the way it is. You don't know any other way.
Then you see the world.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with sitting down and saying, hey, I love the game. I sat down and said, man, I love the game. I have a few college degrees, engineering degrees. Don't care. Love the game to death. Figure out the rest later. That's what I said. Well, you're seeing the results of this.
Absolutely.
But, you know, I'd love everybody else to have the same desire and passion for the game that I do. That's kind of where I'm at.
Well, you're definitely very knowledgeable about it, JR. And I don't just say things if I don't mean them, man. So it's always enjoyable to do these streams with you. The traveling that we do, the adventures that we have, it's awesome getting to see great players like Chris and Lucas here, enjoying what they're doing.
We love it, man. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
This is fun.
Look at that nice little cut shot.
I watched a documentary on baseball. It's called For the Love of the Game, and how they were only playing for thousands a year 60 years ago, and how they loved the game 60 years ago, making what would be equivalent to 10 or 20 times what we're making today, and they did it for the love of the game. I think we're redefining that, wouldn't you say?
Definitely.
Hey, you could go on welfare. Just kidding. But no, I mean, some of the best players in the world, yes, they do make a good living. But, you know, what it really comes down to right now is there's guys in this room that's all they want to do.
They want to be the best.
They want to be
about the money.
It's not about the money
other ways.
It's not about the money. They just will do it because this game takes over.
It really does. Look at this going into the drink. See, he doesn't know yet that side of the table rolls off. That's what happened there. He got caught up in the, this whole side here is low.
Okay, guys, listen up. Can y'all do me a favor? There is still several tournament matches going on. Will you please not walk out of the tournament area if you're not playing a match? Please stay away from the tournament tables. All of these matches are getting ready to be money rounds. It means a lot to these boys, so please be courteous to our players.
Chris ran that one into the rail. Lucas, what are you gonna do? Kiss. Oh man, it's not funny. What are you gonna do, Kiss? My friend? Oh man, there's always one.
You know you've been out on the road.
Way too long on the road. Yeah, I'm having some mental issues, my friendlies. But, hey, nothing that Steely Dan can't fix. Some pool. Hit that ball nice. Roll them in the hole, my friend. Wibbly Islanders asks, Alvin, does JR let you enter these tournaments? No, I wouldn't play in these tournaments because I'm just working and I don't play that good, so I don't have enough time to practice. If I got to play about 3.5 to 4 hours before I start getting warmed up. So I don't even bother. I watch a lot of pool though. We have fun. Oh, he got hooked. It's not a happy day, frowny face. Straight up frowny face on that one, my friend. Look at this guy. Oh, nice. Shot of the tournament right there, buddy. Oh, I didn't get shaped. Never mind. That was a really good bad shot. No, it was a bad good shot. That's what it was. Yeah, that was tough. Chris just came up to the booth and said something to the effect, which I wouldn't say in front of my grandmother, but he said something about him being lucky. A particular type of lucky person. Okay, so the jump shot, obviously. Yeah, man. Got him, my friend. All right. Oh, JR's back. School this boy.
I don't know. Well, it looks like he has played the odds-on percentage there, and Said, hey, I'm going to make him run out and see if I can get lucky. Pool player, 1976. Yes, I did start college at 15.
You started college at 15?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Wow.
But yeah,
you
genius.
never told me
No, I would not categorize myself as a genius.
Man, I didn't know that, JR. You never told me that.
You know,
I've only been hanging out with you for the past 2 years, 24 hours a day, and it's all right. Sure you don't want to brag?
no, it's kind of funny is people go, yeah, I remember you, but I don't see you in my high school yearbook. Where are you at? Well, I kind of disappeared, didn't I?
Nice.
Yeah, well, I love pool.
Somebody's got to. Oh, he got a lucky kick there.
He was going in for a drink, wasn't
He sure was. And I'll tell you what, that could be a real indicator.
Two.
All right. Score is 2-0 in favor of Lucas.
Well, you know, there's a lot of talk about how the state of pool. What can we do? It's been the talk for 20 years, folks. I gotta say, we're in this position because we consistently give our content away for free while other sports have made others pay for it. And, you know, I'm a firm believer in giving a lot away for free, but I don't want somebody to own everything after I produce it and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars of my industry's money. You want to get right down to it, folks? The reason that we are in the position that we are in is because of ESPN. They promise hundreds of hours for each program that we produce, but yet handcuff us while we produce it and make sure that we can't make sure that people buy products from the people that supported the production of the project. And now that's where we're at. The WPA or PBA and some of the other entities that make programming for ESPN are handcuffed. You can't even put a logo on an announcer. All the graphics are under control. Hey, guess what? You're working for ESPN and making sure that if somebody that's a great player walks off a curb tomorrow and they say, hey, put together a highlight reel, the only people that can do it is ESPN. What we're supposed to do is make a product that we can put out on the airwaves, pay to put it out there, and charge for advertising. Right now, every time pool that pool is on TV, the big winner is ESPN, not our industry, folks. And that's the long short of it.
It really is.
So we need to wake up as an industry. We knew this 20 years ago. Some things came about that put the WPBA into a contract. They have been consistently going downhill. They had their time, and right now, it's over. Our industry has been milked, and now they're at the end of the rope.
The cow's sold.
That cow was sold.
Up the ramp, onto the truck.
I'm just calling it like I see it, folks. Every time you see pool on ESPN, what time is it? 2:30 in the morning? Hey, they're charging $3,500 a show. Hey, you want to know what? I don't care. Because you know what? Nobody that made that show is getting any value out of it. They want to show it when the grand total of the user market that's watching it, the demographics is, you know, guys that don't have a job. Hey, thank you very much. Or they'll say, hey, guess what? Thank you. We want to make sure that you're up against the AFC Championship game, and we didn't have women's curling in the bag. So what we're going to do is put pull on TV.
It's pretty sad when the World Text Messaging Championship makes more money than the U.S. Open.
Well, folks, we're here to change that. I'll tell you right now.
That's right, my friend.
I've had enough.
I've had enough, my friend.
I see.
I see.
Anybody that knows this should be enraged like me. I got enraged about 10 years ago, and I said I've had enough. I tried it as a player, and hey, you know what? Arguably, I might not have been good enough to make money. I'm not that worried about it. I love the game. It wasn't about putting my name in a magazine or anything like that. It was about promoting the sport.
Well, you were on the Pro Tour, though, JR.
Yeah, but you know what? I love the game.
It's pretty good.
But I look at it now and I say, what am I going to let the game become? What if I decide to bail out? What's going to happen? You know, when I point a finger and say they should do this and they should do that, it's all about what we do and what I do. And what I've decided to do is stuff like this. And it starts with this and it ends with a massive network where I'm pushing this programming out across the world using our software and making sure that the world has 24/7 free programming for billiards. What do you say about that, Alan?
Sounds great.
(2015) is the date that they say that you will use your computer for more content for your TV than you'll use your cable box. Yeah. We're making sure that we have the players that love this game. You know, we're in a room full of guys, by the way, that, you know, the guy that's breaking, he could have dedicated 20 years of his life to be this good. Just because his name isn't Shannon Dalton, Johnny Archer, or Earl Strickland doesn't mean that he shouldn't be recognized as a great player.
Absolutely.
Hey, maybe he shouldn't make a living at it, but what if he does want to?
Or what if he's that good and nobody knows it?
What if he's that good and he didn't have the ability to lend all the time in the world to it because there wasn't an outlet for him to, you know, support his family?
But there's players that are just coming off the table fresh that are just run-out maniacs that nobody's seen before. They can pop on these streams. Anybody can get on our streams. A lot of times it's random, or we see somebody amazing going off. Hey, put them on the stream. So
we're going to let our stream run all night. There's going to be all kinds of action on it. We already know that.
Yep.
They all want to be on here, and it's, you know, they love the game, and they know they don't care who sees them play. They're not hustling. They're here to play, and they just want to get a little airtime and maybe let their family see how they play. Could you imagine dedicating 20 years of your life and your family doesn't even know, if they don't even know how you play?
Wow.
Okay, there's some soapbox in this thing, and I need to get down off of it, so let's start talking about pole. Pole. Chris Vollmar is well within his means to get 2 more balls here and get out. Look at him swing his arms like, yeah, I might finally get a game here. Thank you. And Chris Vollmar has missed the 14 ball. Not what I expected, but he hasn't left a really great opportunity out there anywhere either. What?
Try this.
Yeah, just so you know, guys, I might have let that out, but it isn't like I'm going to stop. You can count on me not stopping. You know, I don't think I'm alone, because what I have is knowledge, the truth, the facts that are true, and the fact that I know that it's common sense. Somebody wants you to make all their product for them, own it, and gives you a cracker while they get the caviar. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's no good, man.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
Our industry's been bamboozled, folks.
Well, that's how
I'm done with it.
The mainstream, you know, umbrella, the whole deal. That's how they are to the people. So, it's just, it is what it is right now.
Exactly. You know what it'd be like, Mr. Lomax? What you would need to do is make 10 pool cues. And what I'd do is I'd take a picture of those pool cues and show it to everybody. But since I showed that picture of that pool cue to everybody, I now own those 10 pool cues. And what you need to do is get some sponsors so that they can put a little logo on the bottom of the pool cue. And I promise that the first time I show that showing of those pool cues, that logo will be on the bottom of the pool cue. Of course, I get to sell the pool cues. You get to sell the logos. Good luck.
That's it.
You know, our buddy Chris is not doing so well here. And Lucas, not only is he a straight shooting player,
Sure is.
he's gambled once or twice and came up pretty good out of it. This could easily be 2-2. Chris was supposed to get out there, and he's hot.
Oh, yeah.
He's beating himself up. Lucas is a great player. I can see already what we're talking about. Here's a guy that nobody's ever heard of. Well, no, that's not right. People have heard of Lucas, but all I'm going to say is you're not going to see him in our magazine every issue with his picture on the front cover. And here he is, basically playing great pool and dominating a set with a great player, and you know the winner might be guaranteed $120. Take a short break here, folks.
I'm John Hendrick, pool player and owner of the Green Room in Pineville, North Carolina. My serious players demand quality, and that's why I've switched to MILLIKEN SuperPro. This cloth plays at the perfect speed. It lasts a long time, and the spill guard protection saves my tables from stains. It saves me money, and my customers love it.
MILLIKEN SuperPro, exclusively from Sterling Gaming.
MILLIKEN's got me covered. How about you?
All right, folks.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Something's going on here. Okay.
All right, I'm down off my soapbox, folks. I'm ready to have some fun. I wanted to make everybody aware that that's my PSA, my public service announcement
Nice.
for the tournament. I wanted everybody to be on board with what we were doing and how we're doing it. I hope you enjoy these.
Gunsby says, call Josh the Numinator. That's awesome. That is totally awesome.
He reminds me of the kid from American Pie, the Shermanator.
Josh Newman, the Numinator.
The Numinator.
He just put the smackdown on Keith Bennett, so.
He sure did. McLovin. That's like too funny. Yeah, I can't call him McLovin even though it's like really perfect.
What's McLovin?
Have you ever seen Superbad?
No.
Oh, man. Well, folks, I got to fire Alvin again. I'm sorry. Alvin, I'm sorry, buddy, but you got to,
man.
turn in your headsets. And
I just watch the trees and stuff. I sit outside a lot. Oh, man. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
Why not?
What the H?
Well, it's better than the one guy, the crawfish guy, that dropped the F-bomb on the stream earlier today. That was pretty slick.
Oh, that was pretty slick,
the
yeah.
Crawdad. Carolina Crawdad. What kind of name is the Carolina Crawdad? That's what I want to know.
What do they call them? Crawdads or mud? Mud. Nah, never mind. Mud bugs, that's it.
Mud bugs, I like that.
Thanks to Steve Lomax. Courtesy Lomax Custom Cues, your all-around billiard knowledge warehouse.
Definitely.
Yeah, the Crawdads are a AA baseball team in North Carolina.
North Kakalaki.
Pretty smart shot. We were sitting here talking, and somehow they started playing pool.
Nice. I do have to give a shout out to my friend Brandy DeRowan from Canada. Promised her I would do that. She's up there.
All right, you're fired, Alvin.
Chilling in the cold.
Using this stream for personal time. Hey.
When I go to Canada,
Hey, Brandy, how you doing?
All right, now I'm gonna get serious on this match here. It's time to get serious. All right. Hey, man, I do what I can. You know what I mean? That's only the second time. Thank you very much, my friend.
My friend.
Pool play 1976.
Yeah, I think pro pool player has an e-stalker.
No, they're saying I'm the e-stalker.
Really?
Love it.
It serves a purpose, I swear.
The Numinator in the background there.
Coin down at 0, so I do believe it's 4-0.
Marty's out there on the stream acting goofy.
Nick Varner, low deflection cigarettes.
Low deflection filters for the smoke in the air. It's pretty smoky in here, my friend.
It is. It's not a joke.
No.
You know, I brought some.
Drill.
I brought some cigarettes with, or cigars with me, and hey, you know what? I don't need them.
Cancer ward, here I come. At least it'll all go quickly, you know.
Well, I can say this. I really like Lucas Hawkins' game. Strong ball making. And strategy. Look at the speed that he hit that.
Nice.
This guy is like phenomenal.
He's a great player. I just heard he beat somebody big time. I don't know who it was.
You know, he's been sitting in the lounge. You know how we're putting the feet out in the lounge?
Right.
He's been sitting there and watching by himself. This guy is a student of the game. He is into this game more than anybody else in this room right now. I mean, I'm not making this up. I've been
You're
watching the guy. I thought he was a fan all this time. I didn't
You're
know
not
who.
making this up.
I'm not making this up. He's been sitting 10 feet from us every time that
I
he's
didn't
not on the
notice it.
table.
I'm oblivious, man. I'm in the Matrix. You know what I mean? I didn't even notice him there.
I could have given you the blue pill. I'm telling
You
you.
really could. I mean, that's just I see nothing but.
He's
what's
been
right in front of
sitting
me.
there watching our stream
Wow,
and
I'm
listening to us commentate. This guy is a true student
I'm
and a fan.
Completely oblivious.
Lucas Hawkins, monster in waiting.
Obviously, if he's given Chris Vollmar a late night donut,
Yeah, it's time to get those early morning bagels out.
that's right. Waffle House, here we come. He won the U.S. Open qualifier in Virginia, says slow_roll.
I could believe that. He's not a slouch. I mean, he crept in on me. I could see where he's just just a monster. I mean, seriously. And I'm not looking at the score. Okay, Chris just missed. Chris has been shot into a coma.
I've been hacked here. Hold on. Somebody's hacking my IP here. Hold on. Wow. Look at this.
What's going on?
Somebody's hacking my my actual account. Somebody actually hacked my name on. All right, hold on, guys. All right. Got somebody playing games out there. Do unto others as you would have done unto you, my friend. Are you listening to me out there? Good.
Turns out ugly.
Don't get me mad. I'll spit fire right at you. Flames. You don't want to get me flapping my feathers. Paul is dead, man. All right, sorry. Lucas Hawkins up 5-0. Ouch. Bagel 30 for Chris Vollmar. Unfortunately, my friend, but Lucas is just playing great. He's just playing phenomenal.
IP says Louisiana. You never know. Worlds can change real quick. Well, it's looking like bad news for Chris Vollmar.
Wow.
I don't know how to say it, buddy.
He didn't even have a chance to shoot. Did he even shoot?
He shot a little bit, trust me.
Just a few times. This guy's been dominating. Yeah, give him a break here.
He shot that a little fast to bend that in there. These are gold crowns. Some people have been asking out on the stream.
Wow.
Chris has just hit that with a give-up stroke, and it's going to get in the way of his only ball hanging, and it doesn't mean that he can't cut that 14 ball in. You can hit this 14 ball in with low left and swing on down and have the 15, or you can hit it with high inside and stay up table and still have the 14 or 15.
Wow, great shot.
Oh, what was Lucas thinking there?
Huh. All right. Come on, Chris. Get you out of donut land at least. Filled that pocket full of balls there.
Of Q Craftsmanship, a state-of-the-art production facility, revolutionary design. When you step to the table, unleash the fury. Precision craftsmanship, a player's cue ready for action, a cue with a sweet hit, a consistent hit. See the entire line of Fury cues and unleash your fury.
All right, Lucas breaks. Looks like he made a ball. My friends, we're here at the Great Southern Billiard Tour, watching the match with Lucas Hawkins and Chris Vollmar. Score is now 5-1 in favor of Lucas. Excuse me.
Oh, he got that ball out. The 8 ball can still be made without being touched. Well, not anymore. Well, short of a miracle here, Lucas is not going to be able to get a shot on the 11 and then get on the 8, unless he can swing it all the way downtown here. No way. Does that ball go? It sure looks like it has a chance to go, and he set up for it like it goes.
Let's put our viewing goggles on. Man, it sure looks like it does.
And I think he found the only place on the table that it can. How good does this guy play?
He may play better than we know. I mean, with a shot like that, if he planned that all out and wanted to land right on that dime, wow.
Well, if he makes this and goes forward a hair, he has the 8 in the side of the corner. Whether he nudges the 8 afterwards.
Nope,
See it?
No good. Made the ball, but...
Well, guess what? He can cut this 8 in the side.
Jeez, cut it in
Let
the
the Q run into the 2.
Wow.
And good night, Chris. Even if he overcuts it a hair, he can run off the 1.
Exactly. He may just aim at the 1. Why not go for it? It's going to make it go.
I wouldn't aim at the 1, but I'd go ahead and...
Doesn't the 1 make it a bigger pocket?
Yeah, but you know what? It's a thinner hit at that point, and it's a smaller point on the ball. The pocket is actually bigger than hitting the 1 off, or the Q off the 1.
Oh, man, I don't like this shot.
Right in the hole.
Wow.
How good is this guy? Lucas says that's that, and that was a good set.
Jeez.
Or something. Like, it looks like Chris is just in awe.
Yeah, he's...
Like, Chris did not... They think that Lucas was going to not miss. He didn't miss. And it goes a long way to say how important ball making is.
Wow. Chris is, I know when he loses too, boy, he's red, beat red. I look for him to walk right out the door. I'll tell you what.
That's not what I expect. I expect him to congratulate Lucas.
Of course, not mad at Lucas.
No, he's not mad at Lucas.
No.
I think he just learned a valuable lesson, and he's going, wow.
What was his mistake there? He just missed a couple balls, huh?
Yeah, he didn't get out a few times. I mean, honestly, Chris got outplayed in 2 or 3 ways. Even while we were up on our soapbox and going about things, Chris was not completing racks, and Lucas was. And Lucas had a plan and made balls. They're talking right now, and I think... the Numinator! I think I just want to say congratulations to Lucas Hawkins. Very impressive set, sir. But we're going to let you go. There's going to be more matches come at you here tonight. Just wanted to say thank you to Fury Q's for all your sponsorship.
Yes.
MILLIKEN SuperPro Cloth, QSite.com for all your billiard needs. And last but not least, Kamui Tips for that special offer on getting a free voucher for a Kamui tip, which is a $20 value for all the subscriptions at Inside Pool Mag for the next couple of days here. Thank you very much, and you guys have a good day. Stay tuned. We'll get more matches heading your way. For myself, J.R. Calvert from Inside Pool, and Elvin Nelson, stay tuned.